What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you today? Happy Friday. What's going on? Listen, if we have never met before, y'all, my name is Demita McGee. I am the founder of Christian Business Academy Worldwide. I'm so excited to be able to hang out with you for a little bit today. The mission of the Academy and the mission of this channel is just simply to help existing and aspiring entrepreneurs align their business with biblical principles. And one small thing you can do to support this mission is go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If you are watching me any place other than YouTube, if you're on Facebook right now, listen, go ahead and like this, share this with somebody, or pop their name in the comment. And if we're not connected, let's connect. You can always hang out with me on my website. That's where you'll find so much more value. And then, of course, we can get social and connect socially at the official Demita McGee on Instagram and also here on Facebook as well. Listen, today I am hopping in here very briefly because I know some of you guys have seen us talking about the Start Your Business Bootcamp, and I want you to know exactly what it is, how does it work, and be able to get any questions you might have answered. So let's answer those questions and let's get this conversation going. So what is the Start Your Business Bootcamp and how the heck does it work? You guys, we will be beginning the bootcamp on Sunday, the 13th. This will be the second time that we've done this bootcamp live, you guys. And let me tell you, the first time around, we got some really good feedback. So what is the purpose? What is the point? My whole goal is to help you start a business that aligns with biblical principles. And why is this important to me? It's important to me because if it were not for the time freedom that I've been able to acquire through entrepreneurship, I wouldn't have been there with my mom 90% of the time that you could be while she was in the hospital just this past month. I was able to be there. I was able to talk to doctors. I was able to be that person that my dad needed me to be. Like, we were able to cohesively as a family, as a team, be there. It allows me that my son, for example, our 5-year-old still has a cold. Oh my God, these colds this season. Geesh. I don't have to ask for permission and to see if I can stay home with him while he's sick, or try to figure it out, or drop him off at a babysitter. I don't have to do that. You know, I can be here. It allows me to be available for the most important people and the most important things in my life. And that's what I fought for when it came to the time freedom that entrepreneurship allows me to have. So it's the freedom for me. And if you are looking for something different, if there has been this thing on the inside, you know, an idea, a business that you wanted to start, and you really just don't know how, the bootcamp may be the thing that you need. So let me tell you how it's organized and the purpose. We're going to work together for 9 days, side by side, and this is what it looks like, okay? So we start on Sunday with a kickoff party. All right. And the way that kickoff party works is like this. I'm going to give you all the details about what the bootcamp is and make sure you understand the schedule. When we finish that kickoff party, we actually begin on Monday. So we're going to do a couple of things. One, we are going to have mindset training, because this is what I learned. The success, y'all, is 95% mindset and 5% strategy. And what happens is we really want it to be strategy. So we focus all our time on strategy and we don't focus on the mindset. So we're going to talk about some things, some mindset shifts that I needed to make, and that oftentimes I find that people that I work with need to make, they just don't necessarily know how to make them. We're going to do a different mindset training, really brief, every day of the boot camp. Every day of the boot camp. Then we're going to have 3 days of training where I go in detail, helping you do 3 specific things. 1, I'm going to help you identify your value. See, there's something that is unique about you. You have a God-given, unique offer inside of you. You have a God-given competitive advantage. You do. Every single one of us does. And nobody can compete with you on that specific advantage that you have. I'm going to help you uncover that value. We're going to work together and uncover it. Okay. And then the next day, we're going to talk about how to uncover your story. How do we identify the story that you have and how that relates to an audience that you are meant to serve? Did you know that there is a God-ordained audience that you are meant to serve? And so there's an audience out there that is literally attached to you. You just don't know it because you haven't taken the steps yet to physically get started with your business. And so I'm going to help you identify your value, okay? Because people buy value. It's never about the cost. It's always about the value. And so I'm going to help you identify your very own value. Then we're going to uncover your story. And then one of the final things we're going to do the next day is we're going to discover your transformation. See, what is it that you transformed from and into? Because people want to know how to have the transformation that you've had. So one of the things that, for example, has worked so really well for me. What's going on, Sharmina? Thank you for hopping on. That's a beautiful picture. Your profile picture is gorgeous. One of the things that once I became intimately involved with my own story, intimately involved, it was very difficult for me for a long time to admit that even though I knew a lot of people would want to change lives with me, I knew a lot of people would love to be, a full-time wife and a full-time mom. And while I appreciated those roles, I was really unsatisfied. I was so unfulfilled. And it wasn't my husband's fault. It wasn't the children's fault. It was because there was a piece of me that was not doing what I was called to do and operating in my purpose. And once I was able to come to grips with that and accept it without being embarrassed by feeling that way, and I started to share that specific story, it resonated with people. And there were women out there that felt the same way. Like, you know what? I thought this staying at home was about to be the lit life, and it is not. I'm going crazy. Like, this is not all I want. There is more to me than just being somebody's wife. There's more to me than just being somebody's mom. And I get that. Those are roles we play, not our identities. And so I help women get their identities back. I help you get your swag back, get your slay back. That's what we do when you uncover your story and when we identify and discover what your transformation is and how it connects to your audience. So over the course of the first 3 days, we're going to talk about all of those specific things. Then we're going to get into some implementation. And I'm going to give you time to implement each one of the things that we talk about in detail. Okay? Then we regroup. Because what I have found in my years of being a coach is this. How many times have you signed up for a program or signed up for a course or some workshop, whether it was free or paid, and they give you all this information, and then you go and you execute it, or you're trying to execute it, only to realize, I honestly am not 100% sure how to do this. And I cannot even connect with this person anymore. Like, they don't respond to my emails. I don't have a phone number for them. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do what it is they just showed me how to do, because it's during execution that the questions arise. And so I have enough experience to understand that that's where a lot of the challenges come in. And that's usually where your trainer is ghost. That's not the case with the boot camp. So we're going to do 3 full days of training after our kickoff party. Then we're going to do 3 full days of implementation, where each day you implement each strategy that we talk about. Then we come together for a Q&A, a live Q&A. Any questions that have come up during those implementation days, I'm going to be there to answer for you. Okay? I'm going to be there to answer because I want to help you actually start your business. This isn't about money for me. This is about purpose, okay? And then I'm going to have a bonus training, all right? And that bonus training is powerful because what we do during the bonus training is this. Listen, a lot of people have a hobby. They don't have a business. Hobbies cost you money. Businesses make you money. But you want to know what's even more amazing is if you have a business that is scalable. How do you know if your business is scalable? I'm going to teach you exactly how to know that and how to start your business from scratch, understanding how to make this thing scalable as it grows. Who is this bootcamp for? This bootcamp is for you if, one, you're ready to start a business, you honestly just don't know how. This bootcamp is for you if you know there's a business deep inside of you. You just need somebody to help you be able to extract it and pull it out. This bootcamp is for you if you're the person who really wants to have a business that aligns with biblical principles. That's important to you and you want to start that way. This bootcamp is for you if you have started a business in the past and you haven't succeeded the way you wanted to succeed, and now you're ready to start that thing over or start the next one. Because I'll be honest with you, being a coach wasn't my first business. And every time I thought I failed, I realized I didn't. I started from experience. And I didn't know that at the time. I felt like a failure, but I wasn't. And neither are you. Okay? And so what I'm going to do, because I want to encourage you to act quickly. That's the wrong one. I want to encourage you to act quickly. Okay. And so for my people who get started with the bootcamp today, you actually go to bootcamp.damitamcgee.com, and you may be wondering how much is it? It's $127, y'all. It's so reasonably priced. It's incredible. For 9 full days of us working together and you having access to me helping you get that idea out of you so you can physically get your idea out and your business started. Bootcamp.damitamcgee.com. Now, I want to encourage you to move quickly. Stop sitting on ideas. That's why you haven't moved forward yet. It's time out for that. We're not doing that anymore. So I have a fast action bonus for you. Listen, coaching with me is not inexpensive, and I get that, and I understand, but it is highly valuable, and it is going to help your business grow. And let me tell you what I did that was not smart. In the very beginning, I tried to piecemeal my business together with all free stuff. You can get some stuff done with free stuff, but you can get a lot more done with a coach who's going to help you collapse some time frames. See, I paid $3,500, a little under $35,000, a little over $3,000 to work with a coach. And it was a stretch for me when I did that. But that very next month, I was able to sell $10,000 worth of my services. Was it worth it? Absolutely. I more than tripled what I paid. So my return on investment was huge. If you do exactly what I'm sharing with you in this bootcamp, you will obviously get a lot more than $127 back. So to encourage you to move forward, for anyone who enrolls in the bootcamp today, that is today only, okay? That is Friday, November 4th, 2022. Let's be very specific. For anyone who enrolls in the bootcamp today, I will give you a complimentary 60-minute strategy session. You guys, that's $199 value. That's how much it costs for us to spend an hour specifically focused on your needs and your questions, where it's just me and you on a Zoom together, just me and you. So a $200 bonus is added because I want to see you start your business. I want you to win. Listen, God placed some, we just recorded a video this morning that will be out in the next 2 weeks. And one of the things that I shared in that video is that you see yourself completely different than the way God sees you. Completely different. God made you in his image. So when he sees you, he sees himself. He sees the image of himself that he created. But when you see you see all your limitations. You see all your lack of confidence. You see a person that's full of imposter syndrome. You see a person that's full of self-doubt. You see all the stuff, all of that. But what I want you to see is what God created you to be. And it's your turn. And so let me help you do exactly what it is that's in your heart. That business that keeps haunting you, that idea that won't go away, it's never going to go away. And you're going to spend so much time wondering, I wonder what would have happened if I had just tried that thing. It's time out for that. It's time to do it so you can actually maximize your potential and kill it the way God already knows you are meant to. The way he knows you are. So with the fast action bonus, once again, you get enrolled today in the bootcamp. You register. I will see that you have registered. You will get a confirmation that you have registered today, Friday, November 4th, 2022. And when you do that, you will get a one-on-one coaching session or strategy session with me that is valued at $200. So for $127, you get a week with me and you get a one-on-one coaching session. You guys, I'm crazy for giving that away, but I just believe that we can do this. I believe the impact that we can make when you do what God placed in your heart. Guess what happens? You're going to impact somebody else and encourage someone else to do what God placed in their heart. And together, it may take us a minute, but our impact is literally going to spread around the globe. We can do this. All right. We can definitely do it. So check this out. So are you ready to start your business and create a scalable business that people actually want to buy? If you are ready, listen, get started today. bootcamp.demitamcgee.com. And I will see you during our Start Your Business Bootcamp. I cannot wait to work together, y'all. It fuels me. Have an amazing weekend, and I cannot wait to start working with you soon. All right. Peace out, y'all. Bye, everybody.